Vou jogar um quindim of Amalur. Escolher a quest que a gente vai fazer, né? Travel to... Se é aquela outra facção que eu não sei se vale a pena fazer ou não, sei lá. Essa aqui faz um tempinho já que eu tô com essa quest. Não adianta. Tem que sair daqui. Tá, tem coisas no caminho. Tem que ir ali pro negócio de... Pra cá, ó. Canny Rock. Como tá o inventário aqui? Ah, tem um monte de tralha pra desmanchar. E uns negócios pra botar no baú. O que eu craftei é melhor do que esse aqui. Interessante essa aqui, hein? O 5% de dano. Tirar o de health regen. Não, tirei o errado. Minha casa. Use stash place. Esses experience boost eu tenho que usar essa porra, eu esqueço, hein? Guardar essas porra tudo. Isso aqui é de alquimia, né? É, leve. Aqui. Craft. Armor gems. Você já tinha olhado, né, o burrão? Deixa eu ver essa. Aí se resiste. Oito de arma. É essa aqui. Confirmar. Vou fazer umas duas dessas, eu acho. Essa. Esse é o verde mesmo. Weapon Gems. Fighting. Steel Mana. Sério? Fighting. Physical com a roxa. Bleed. Still Life. É meio merda isso. Still Mana. Cadê uma dessa aqui que dá tanto? Outra dessa. Cinco de físico. Meio pobre. Ah. A Lambert é melhor, né? Critical hit damage. Piercing damage. Esse aqui. Eu não tenho uma forja na casa, isso que é bizarro. Tem que ter uma forja aqui do lado. craft. Vamos fazer uma luva. Gauntlets. Essa aqui. 10 de vida. Cara, assim, 10 de vida, tá? Talvez até uma na regen seja melhor. 8 de arma. Mais um de mana regen? Não. Health mana. 15 de arma. Acabou. Comparado ao coisa. Weapons. Ué. Ah, tá aqui. Poison damage, 19 de poison damage. Chance de crítico sempre bom. Podia ter uma gema de poison, né? Tecnicamente melhor. Chance da choque. 9 de físico. 70 fucking 7. Minha arma não tá ruim, né? Vamos ver um peitoral. Ter 5 de vida e mana regen, vou botar mana regen. Experience bonus. Arma. Mais um to the first 2 tiers of Unlocked Might, Finesse and Sorcery Abilities. Se eu botar, o que vai acontecer? Meio bizarro, né? Mas acho que não vale a pena gastar naquilo ali, não. Ainda não. Pô, sério, vai ficar verde, velho. Aí se eu botar isso aqui, ele vai ficar azul. Que vacilo. Improve. Glitter Mending. É que aqui tudo é basic, eu acho que é esse o problema. Aí fica azul, mas aí fica mais fraco do que tava. Podia ver uma red, talvez fica melhor. Still red. Improved. Na red tem esse aqui. O elmo fica da hora. Dá uma olhada no inventário agora. Não? Arma. Você? Um de Health Regen faz falta. Você. Calça. Essa calça é topzinha. Um shield também eu podia pensar em fazer. Tem um cara que vende aqueles modzinhos, será?
Garner, all I know is I need to close up the windows, check the cellar, keep safe.
Tem outro NPC
What
aqui.
can I help you with? My assistant has returned. What do you need of me? Stay safe.
Have you found what's happened to my family? Safe journey.
What is it? Yes? I have a moment. Stay safe.
Will be food before...
Caralho, ela paga 22 mil pelo externo. Sério? Vai lá, seja feliz.
Nightfall. We can't hold this island. Widows spare you.
Não dá nada muito interessante, não. Vamos ver de novo a Great Sword. Setenta e sete, né? Fica igual. Agora deixa eu conferir. Eu acho que a minha arma é 71 já. Não, ela é 61. Tá. Tenho minhas dúvidas de se vale a pena os 19 de Poison aqui. Sei lá, 7 de física, vamos ver. $65. O dano fica mais fraco. Bem mais fraco. Ah, sim, dá pra dar skip. 68. O que mudou? 40. 19. Tá. Da salva de início. Isso. Outro burro é pra lá. É por aqui mesmo. E aí, bot do Chrome? Seja bem-vindo. Como é que tá indo lá no Magic? Aí sim, qual deck? Vermelho não é fogo, tá? É montanha. Só pra constar. Mas eu entendi. É, os vermelho e verde é bom assim pro começo, que é uma cor bastante agressiva. Tem boas chances de o cara conseguir ganhar sem muito trabalho, assim. Ué, não dá pra subir aqui? É bizarro. Ah, tá aqui. É, tudo tranquilo aqui. Isso aqui é só minha webcam que não voltou a funcionar de jeito nenhum. Tem que comprar uma. Não sei como. Vou ter que comprar uma. No mais, tá de boa. Tava jogando Red Dead até agora há pouco. É foda fazer o que, né? Acostumado já. Tô acostumado a me lascar. Vamos ver, pegar uma promoção aí no Submarino, comprar em 10 vezes. Aqui pra minha mãe de aniversário. Tá meio longe do meu aniversário ainda. O que tem aqui? Não, ali eu não vou agora não. Bom, vou lá na porta só. Pegar o teleporte. Pronto, pegamos o teleporte. Ela pode ir. Filho da puta. Precisa matar vocês. Opa. Tem que matar porque tem loot ali. Tem um baúzinho ali, né? Um Hallowed Log. Suckers. Opa. De volta à rota. Sumimos, cadê? Map do radial. Já tava, só que esqueci de usar. Aranha chata do caramba. Morre todo mundo. Morre todo mundo. Mais um remain. Caralho, tem um bichão ali. Troll. Ah, tá, mas dá pra dar a volta ali pertinho. Fecharam os remains. Vou matar o troll agora. Filha da puta. Ótimo. Você foi atoladinho, meu amigo troll. Ali pra cima tem duas quests, não, mas eu tô indo fazer a quest lá de baixo. Nossa, querida. Dura pouquíssimo tempo essas poções de experiência. Boçal. Ah, não corri ali até. Deu tempo de matar 2 packs. Vai até o fim. Amalur Stone aqui.
The steam of summer from the forest, like a runner in the night, or mist from a lover's whisper. Spectral blood from the river The fog eases through blades of grass. We should grasp these floating strands.
Corre até a casa, merda. Coitada da família da guria lá, morreu tudo. Tudo morto. Tudo morto. Ah, ela que matou, é? Confronte. Safadinha. Matou a família, safada. Tem outra lore story.
The story of two valiant souls I bring, of the lords named Ermer and Creth I sing. Two hearts united against common foes, the thoughts in mind of one the other knows. Lord Creth, of Fey Knight's most stoic and grave, Lord Aylmer's night hand and shadow of the grave. And genteel Aylmer, his equal in might, the dawn to Creth's dusk, the day to
Fuck, get him. É, senhor Troll, o senhor morreu. Fica a dica. Já abriu essa location já? Parece que sim.
You there? Did the Wolfsworn send you? It's about damn time. I've been rotting in this forest for near a week and Jory's dead. The trolls are much worse than we thought. We thought rock trolls were bad enough, but these are mountain trolls, twice as strong and very ill-tempered. Oh, excellent. Look, we meant to take care of the situation, but things got out of my control. One of the mountain trolls killed Jory. Anyhow, I'm glad someone arrived at last. The mountain trolls must be stopped. The one that got Jory is still at the camp we made out here. If you can take care of this, I'll be able to retrieve Jory's belongings from the camp. I promise you what's left of his sword as reward. We came through training together. No one could outdrink Jory. One time, I remember he actually managed to... You know what? It doesn't matter. Bastard's dead. Hell of a time we had, though. He was one of the good uns. Foul brutes. Unbelievably strong. Twice as strong as everyday rock trolls. And now they've come to Haxie. When you come across any, try to get in close. The belly is where they're tender. Slip a blade or two in there and they won't be on their feet for long. Sworn to war we are. Swords for hire. Not a bad way to make a living if you know which end of a blade to hold. All of them. I think there are 5 wandering the surface, including one at our makeshift camp. The contract was to clear the forest. Do that and I'll be able to return home with honour. Try not to die.
Opa, tem amarelo ali. Esse é de mage. De fucking mage. Não, volta pela ponte. Morreu, trollzão. Morreu. Eu não fiz a chest. Eu não fiz a fucking chest. Eu equipei a porra toda. Cinco de armadura só. Tá estragando a merda.
The troll named Nix had a most troubled mind. In nature, it was displeased with its part. It hated its difference from the norm and wished to shed its current form. In grief, it went to the maid Windermere. She motioned to Nix and beckoned him near. It is your wish to be humanized, whispered to the troll in glee. I shall grant you your wish and make you
Muito gold.
And so the troll named Nix to town came, never suspecting it was still the same. It crushed the road and split into the wall, and Creth and Aylmer were surely to fall. They faced the troll and fought to no avail. The wise knights knew what was wrong in our tale. The treacherous maid Windermere at play. We know in part what is wrong with this fay. And so, Lord Aylmer shouted to Lord Creth, "Challenge this troll to a duel to the death."
Ter 5 pontos, isso. 10% de chance de crítico quando estiver ativo. Confirmar. Já que eu vim até aqui, vamos subir aqui, ver se não tem outra Lordstone. Pra ver o final da história do Troll. Aqui é um jump lá de cima. Então tá. Volta. Opa, olha aqui, ó. Olha o que estava sendo perdido aqui. Filha da puta. Não. Tá demais, hein? Isso. Blaze of Glory. Achievement. O que esse achievement dá? Unique Weapons. Special Delivery. Nice. Guard the Daggers, ali tá o último carinha. Holy cow.
Se pode ser hoje a reunião, se pode ser lá na casa deles.
Ué, pode, mas tô por ti. Shit.
I've been tracking you for some time. Enodon keeps you strong, but I am stronger. Delph and
parece.
Ugnar will perish. 2 lives for 1. It is the blood right, and I will be free of it at last. Give me Delph's dagger, and you may find mercy in Enodon. True, but I know him, and he will not rest until one of us is satisfied the blood right. 2 must die, so 1 will live. I intend to be the one to live. Excellent. Enodon's justice will be done.
É, tá aí teu Inadon Justice, motherfucker. Ó, cheio de merda que não dá pra pegar. Não, eu vou vender a Austrália. Eu volto pra cá mesmo. Sundur Cavern. Sundur Cavern. Esse chega melhor que o meu. Caralho, essa marreta, velho. E pode dar, botar no junk também. Boa.
What is it? Is something wrong?
O cara do repair é esse aqui.
Garner, all I know is I need...
10 mil pra reparar tudo. Yeah. Fuck it.
Need to close up the windows, check the cellar, and stay alert.
So, the Savior comes for Cartery. What do you want? You did? I must have left it behind when I was fleeing those spiders. The damn things were everywhere. I can see you're not convinced. So that toff brat sent you to do a little digging. It was only a matter of time before she learned what I did to her parents. But you found out first. A stroke of luck. Now, let's come to an arrangement, shall we? Say, a heavy purse for your silence? Carowin and I fought at the gates of Mel Senshir years ago. We deserted before we saw our second battle. When we came here, she invited me to join her and her husband Eimer and their daughter on that farm. It was a simple life. I thanked the gods for it. Then Carowin and Eimer decided to return to the war and bring me with them. When they insisted, I used the only skill war ever taught me. Really, the wandering hero is going to bring me to justice? I think not. I've murdered twice before, and you shall be my third.
Coitadinho. Morreu, lixo. Tu morreu, hahaha. Tu morreu, hahaha. Lixo, lixo. Deu nem graça. É essa aqui? Não.
Keep it brief. I've work.
What is it? Is something wrong?
I can't believe Cartery killed them. My mother and father had been his friends for years, before I was even born. To think that he did all this just to avoid the war. I knew my family was likely dead, but I thought it wouldn't be over something like this. Thank you for your help. Here is your reward, as promised.
Ela nem parece que ligou muito.
Safe journey.
Não parece que ela se importou.
Yes?
Não,
I
foi.
have a moment. Stay safe.
Tem nada pra salvar já. Tem nada
Yes?
para
I have a
salvar.
moment.
Guardar na
What I
minha
can spare
casa.
for you. Good day.
Guardar na minha fucking casa. Deixa eu ver, tem uma outra quest ali. Nice. Tá. Assim. Antes deixa eu botar os negócios no baú.
Sete e meia na casa dos bonitos.
Tá.
É bom mesmo que aqui os parentes tenham ouvido.
Blacksmith Craft. Interessante. Sundur Cavern. Eu queria achar uma Tio Randy Unique que fosse boa. Easy peasy, lemon squeeze. Só. Deixa eu me achar aqui pra onde eu tenho que ir. Ah, eu tenho que ir pra baixo. Isso. Não, aqui. Opa. Cara, por que tá se formando os gráficos de vez em quando? Bizarro. Caralho, foi estraçalhado esse tal. Não fez nada.
The troll, still under the wicked maid's spell, and was human in thought, and all was well. Rampage.
Música de batalha mais alta que a música da Bloodstone, que bosta. Tinha que dar pra ouvir de novo essas Bloodstone. Enfim, essa aí eu nem consegui ver nada.
Yes? I'm afraid you've caught me at a bad time, friend. The famed hospitality of the gnomes may be missing today. You see, I am in distress. I lent my journal to a fellow surveyor to record information from the Split Rock depths. His name is Horace Despero. He ventured into the caves but never returned. No. I am worried about him, and I must admit, my journal as well. It may sound selfish, but the journals we surveyors keep are very important to our work. If possible, I need to find out what became of my friend. And the journal too. I'm a surveyor from a mining company from the east. The journal contains all the data I've gathered from my exploration of the area. I lent it to Horace so that he could add data he gathered from Split Rock depths. Since he hasn't returned, I'm worried something terrible might have happened down there. If you can find out what happened, I would like to know. It should be somewhere in Split Rock depths. As I said, Horace may be trapped down there also. Please, find out what became of him, and bring the journal back to me.
Oh, já volto, senhores. Minutinho. Voltamos.
A fellow surveyor from the mining company back east. He went into Split Rock depths with my journal to record new findings and hasn't been back since. I've heard tales of a malevolent spirit that was trapped within the cavern decades ago. Those who venture in are said never to be seen again. I'm with an outfit known as Motus Mining. We mostly operate out of the tier, but I'm in Dalentarth surveying the forest for new loads to work. Motus is a large gnomish mining company to the east. It profits by selling the resources that it mines. Surveyors like me, who work for Motus, go out into the field and record any pertinent data they find. Most often, you'll find we're a great source of help and advice in just about any area, from irrigation techniques to healing. The gnomes are some of the brightest, most creative minds around. Wherever there's a problem, we'll find a
não tem mais
solution.
webcam pra te
We give
aparecer.
so much and ask for so little in return. Until later, then.
O que tu quer? Aqui tu não pode comer.
Greetings. Yes?
Ah, sossega, vai. É, vamos fazer isso aqui mesmo, já de uma vez, estou aqui na porta. Stellan's Journal. O que temos aqui? Bom. 73, porra. E ter caído antes, né? Dano contra Níxcaro. Tinha que essa porra ia explodir. Breaking entering. Tu entrou agora, tu fica aí, ô chata. Agora tu vai esperar. Easy peasy. Nossa, linda, linda pancada. Os críticos boladão do mal. Oh, comprida essa porra. Ai, chata, já vou abrir a porta pra ti, espera um pouquinho. Ah, já volto. Um segundo. Nossa, cara chata. Vai, vai. Ok, voltamos. Ai, ó, a numezinho ali tá certo.
Yes? My journal! Oh, I trust this wasn't too difficult to obtain. What of Horace? A shame that. Thank you for being brave enough to retrieve this, in spite of what happened to Horace. As we agreed, here is some gold for your trouble. I appreciate your help.
1500.
Terrible, terrible what happened to him. I will remember Horace Despero as the bravest gnome I ever had the pleasure to meet. He was one fine, dedicated worker. You don't find that sort of ethic much anymore.
Só seguir reto.
Well done, friend. Well done indeed. I know in time the trolls will return, but at least now I can make it back to Shieldring Keep with my head held high. Here, take this. It was Jory's sword. Broken now, but she might be mighty again if a skilled smith wants to make her so. It's what Jory would have wanted. I wasn't able to complete the contract, but since you have, you best get your own eye back to Shieldring Keep and turn it in. Off with you then. Later then.
Ballads Library.
Yes. Welcome. Do come in. You must forgive my lack of hospitality. The Maid of Windermere and her minions have left me in a bit of a situation. Creth and Airmer could offer no remedy, but perhaps your mortal ingenuity will prevail where others have failed. The maid paid me a visit this past evening. She and her accomplice, Nyx the Troll, stole my most prized cairns. All that work, and for what? With what I know, I should have expected an attack. Even this imprisonment spell, it is the same she used in the Ballad of Two Knights and a Troll. I can't recall the counterspell, of course, as that cairn was stolen. You must get them back, mortal. All of them. Especially the one you came for. Her nearest lair is Sunder Caverns, where her minion Nyx makes his home. It is a craggy pit in Haxie, east. It is a tale of what happens when one wishes to become something he has not. In this case, the subject of the song was Nyx the Troll, a loathsome, pitiful brute. As a jest, the Maid of Windermere enchanted Nyx into believing he was an ordinary man. He attempted to settle in a quaint mortal village to predictable disaster. When the knights Creth and Airmer arrived, they treated him like the man he longed to be. They challenged Nyx to a gentlemanly duel and slew him in fair combat. The Great Collection was commissioned by Lord Isa himself, but it was Hallam the White who championed its creation and who crafted the fake cairns. As long as the library and its many cairns remain, the songs of summer will have a place in this world, being sung again and again for an eternity. Surely you know the songs of Sir Creth and Sir Airmer. faithful friends and knight hands who recovered the Sword of Ryderk. Ah, but it's likely you know them from Two Knights and a Troll. That is certainly their most popular ballad. They were here only moments ago, and I sent them after the villain who did this. My hopes for rescue go with them. I am Tenwa, formerly a knight of the House of Ballads. Many seasons ago, I was asked to give up my post and come here to work on the Fey Cairns. Hallam has trusted me with protecting the catalogue of legendary summer feats. I guarantee that every song is sung as it should be. As in his ballad, Nyx ran when he saw Kret and Aylmer arrive. He is clearly under the maid's curse and may be doing her bidding. He ransacked the cottage and made off into the night, his gigantic arm piled high with Fey Cairns. My Fey Cairns. She is the Witch Magwir, sworn enemy of our great house and Enchantress Supreme. She will do anything within her power to win the love of our brave King Wenson. As it is now, and as it has always been, she preys upon the wild and stupid to reach her goals. But something is different this time. She is growing ambitious. They were designed by Father Tair, a mortal, and I worked with Hallam the White to fashion the enchanted cairn shell itself. Quite a discovery they are. It took more than a season to conceive of, and then create the first working cairn, but it has been worth all my efforts. Our songs of summer are safe, for now. It is a form of magic new to our kind, a creation of our own Hallam the White. It is what he and I have been doing here in the library these past few seasons. Lore stones have become a common magic among the young races. They are readily made, changed, and defiled. We Fae need a new currency of telling, a new way. The Echo Stone and the Fey Cairns are the latest in a series of experiments, as Hallam and I seek a way to protect and perpetuate our greatest songs. See you soon.
Cairn, que eu ainda não entendi o que é isso direito. Ela me ignora, porque eu não sou um feio. Treasure of Merapis.
May the stone sing your song to the ages. May the breath of time remember you. Listen, listen as the Echo Stone etches each ballad in memory. Hail, we sing of Meropis, last of the water-born isles now gone. Hail, we sing Meropis, majesty our mantle and courage our sign. Hail, we sing Meropis, death to Ferrara, who wore but lies upon him. Death to the betrayer, whose lust beheld our glory. Death to he who took our beloved treasures and hid them from our eyes. May the treasures of Meropis outlast them. When mountains fall and seas rise up, when all the courts have fallen.
Would you like to start this ballad? Yes, I guess. É uma quest? Entendi.
Yes.
Fake Cairns. Vamos pegar ali os Fake Cairns que tá pertinho. Ah, nem vou me cansar com você, bichos. Nem valem o meu esforço. Vira aí na ponte. Dentro da fucking caverna ali tem outro. Sungur Cavern.
Well, well. You truly fit Hallam's description. It's nice to finally gaze upon the new Sagril. I am Sir Airmer. This is my companion, Sir Creth. Ah. Welcome to Thunder Caverns. If you've come in search of the Maid of Windermere, I must disappoint you. She's nowhere to be found. You too? Well, I managed to find one, but there are plenty more. The maid had them. She was here one moment, but gone the next, as is her way. She did leave behind her old ally, Nyx the Troll, to give us a bit of trouble and slow our pursuit. Creth and I have fought Nyx more times than I dare count. You could say he's an old friend. If you're interested in joining our little hunting party, feel free.
Oh, it's you.
Vamos atrás dos elfos loucos.
Look who's here.
Tá. Peraí, já vou.
Amanhã vai ser fechado. Se não mandar mostrei vezes, falei outro dia, igual falei de novo. Chegou. Amanhã eu ajeito tudo ali, porque tem um monte de coisa para botar em ordem.
Tá
e
bom.
amanhã a gente pega.
Ok, estamos de volta. Urso. Opa, tem uns bichos ali do lado.
Watch yourself.
Se esse bicho não funfa. Um bicho não funfa, negócio de fate. Só dá dano. Pena que gasta pra desligar. Não devia, né?
Smell that.
Pra ligar não gasta.
We didn't
Filha
expect to
da
see you
puta,
here.
sai daqui, merda. Esquerda. Cairns. Cairns são essas bolotas, então. Bizarro. Morreu tudo.
We didn't expect to see you
Filho da
here.
puta. Merda, aparece do nada sem avisar. Que mobral.
Keep looking. We're not through yet. That wasn't so terrible now, was it? Still, I'm baffled as to why Nyx was outside Sunder Caverns. It was surely not to play his part in the coming ballad. There's more going on here than Creth and I are party to, and I want to know what. We'll speak again back at the House of Ballads. And Sagro, thank you. These are times of change, and we all must be on our guard. Oh, you wish to know about the storyteller? Ha! Not even I know the ballads of Hallam the White. His telling is the most secret of all, and he's worked hard to keep it so. Well, that being said, I have complete trust in his judgment, even about you. I am Sir Aylmer at your service. My oath-bond brother and knight-hand Creth and I were the knights who returned the flaming sword of Ryderk. I believe that there is no higher calling than the House of Ballads. We are all that stands between glory and complete anonymity. He is my shadow, always there when I need him, and his courage never falters. We are one. When ballads call for Sir Aylmer, Sir Creth will be close behind. It was the fabled blade used to beat back the Balgan during an incursion many seasons ago. Creth and I still argue over which of us the blade truly belonged to. Goodbye.
Que é isso aqui? Brothers choose book.
So Brother Fallon is dead? And I thought things were bad as they could get. This means Astrid will run out of plague shields sooner or later. I'm able to supply it. The village has not always been kind to me, but never mind that. This will be my olive branch. So, you know that louse, do you? I've known him for quite some time now, before fate weaving was dreary business. Good old Agarth. He warned me what too much truth can do. I wish I'd listened closer. Sadly, I have not been welcome across the lake for a long time. When I first arrived here, I gave fortunes to several villagers. The fates were not happy ones. Of course, until I drew their cards, I had no idea. They blamed me and cut off ties. It's not witchcraft like the townsfolk believe. It's simply reading the threads of fate, and some people can't come to terms with it. Farewell.
Não era aqui. É lá em cima, só pode. Devia ter ficado abaixado quando subir. Vou ter que esperar tudo de novo. É o outro botão, esse o RB não é RB. Vou entregar a quest lá.
Yes? Well, Warsworn, what do you need now? The last poor souls who tried it came to no good, did they? A shame. But profitable for you. Here's the pay. On with you.
To Helmgard pledge shield.
E nada de novo. Quests.
Pledge shield.
Então, eu achei que eles iam me atacar, tava tentando entender por quê. Aí quase não faz efeito. Aqui, vamos ver quanto de dano exatamente isso dá, porque... Um bicho desse deve ter, sei lá, 600, 700 de vida. No máximo. Não sei se chega a isso.
Don't be back.
Não chega a isso. Queria ver a vida dele pra ter uma ideia.
This won't hurt.
Se não tivesse significativo a ponto de ficar olhando, sei lá. Talvez vai estacando também, né? Imagino que deve estacar.
Red will want this one. Yes. I knew neither of them would face me himself. Who sent you? Was it Delph? Agnar? So, you're here on behalf of Delph, that traitorous sow. I gather you're here to send a message as well. Let me guess. Blood has been paid for his crimes. What Delph doesn't realize is that the blood right is a privilege of the Red Legion, and he lost that privilege when he betrayed us. The choice is yours, stranger. Throw your lot in with the monk and his coward god, or work for me. At least I will pay you for your trouble. Don't tell me you're as thick as your friend Delph. I require his death. Either you can do it, or I will send another. It's your choice. Unwise. Some of us are richer than kings. If you're not with us, you're against us. The Red Legion drinks the blood of its enemies.
Então vem. Ai, todo mundo. Acabou a Red Legion. Acabou a Red Legion. Sorcery. Shit balls. Aí você mesmo. Mas fica ali. Vou entregar a quest.
Welcome.
It's done? I don't know how I feel. It's like the end of a long nightmare. How can I ever thank you? I took up a collection around the mission. I lied and said it was for charity, but you understand. The others can never know. Thank you. See you soon.
E ali.
What excellent! But you've returned without the most important cairn of all. Troubling. But this is a challenge for later. For now, you must break this cursed spell. As you've no doubt noticed, those cairns are warded and will not reveal their secrets. They will, however, last an eternity. Perhaps even longer. I knew they would find Nyx. After all, it is their telling to deal with his maddening ways, even if that means slaying him time after time. Those cairns are like lore stones, but special. They're enchanted, and the only way to unlock their contents is to use the Echo Stone. The one in the next room is one of Hallam's early attempts, but it should work. Go listen to Two Knights and a Troll. Find the words that will free me from this prison. It is a magical shrine, specially created to hold the most glorious of Fae songs through tragedy and time. There is one in the other room. See you soon.
May the stone sing your song to the ages. May the breath of time remember you. Listen, listen as the echo stone etches each ballad in memory. The story of two valiant souls I bring, of the lords named Aylmer and Creth I sing. Two hearts united against common foes, the thoughts of one in mind, the other knows. Lord Creth of knights, most stoic and grave, Lord Aylmer's hand and shadow the brave, and gentle Aylmer his equal in might, dawn to Creth's dusk, day to his night. Here is the tale of how they stopped a troll. The Maid of Windermere corrupted its soul. The troll named Nyx had a most troubled heart. In nature was it displeased with its part. It hated its difference from the norm, and wished to shed its current form. In grief it went to the Maid of Windermere. She motioned to Nyx and beckoned him near. It is your wish to be human, I see, she whispered to the troll in glee. I shall grant your wish and make you so. You are a human now, she cackled. Go. And so the troll named Nyx to town it came, never suspecting it was still the same. It crushed the road and split the wall, and Creth and Aylmer were sure to fall. They faced the troll and fought to no avail. The wise knights knew what was wrong in our tale. The treacherous Maid of Windermere at play. We know in part what is wrong with his Fae. And so Lord Aylmer shouted to Lord Creth, challenge this troll to a duel to the death. The troll still under the wicked maid's spell, and was human, it thought, and all was well. Rampaged throughout the countryside in joy, treating all as toys. Lord Aylmer slowly approached him and said, if you are human, deal as such instead. Face us, if that is your fate. Duel us, and reveal the truth of your state. Then the troll and Fae did battle and fought. Alas, all was not as the troll had thought. After he had won, Lord Creth said to Nyx, with a mind to ease and a will to fix, you are a troll, and that is good, my friend. You have no faults, no wrong to mend. But if it be your wish to join their kind, a better way you must find. There is naught wrong with following your will, as long as it does not bring others ill. Again the heroes of honor stayed true. The story of a troll, and the knights too.
Da hora. Interesting.
What is it? Did you discover the words to the counterspell? Please do hurry. See you soon.
Deixa eu salvar porque eu não tenho certeza qual. Os dois estão no texto, mas eu não sei qual dos dois é o verdadeiro.
Are you ready to speak the counterspell?
Eu acho que é isso aqui.
That's it, that's it.
Yeah.
Hear me and don't forget a word. What Hallam feared is coming to pass. Somehow, using a new and twisted magic, the Maid of Windermere hopes to alter the telling. At this moment, she possesses the single most important song in our canon, the hero and the maid. If its story changes, we are all at risk. You must warn the House of Ballads. Time is running out for all of us. It is a tale of what happens when one wishes to become something he has not. In this case, the subject of the song was Nyx the troll, a loathsome, pitiful brute. As a jest, the Maid of Windermere enchanted Nyx into believing he was an ordinary man. He attempted to settle in a quaint mortal village to predictable disaster. When the knights Kreth and Ermer arrived, they treated him like the man he longed to be. They challenged Nyx to a gentlemanly duel and slew him in fair combat. The Great Collection was commissioned by Lord Issa himself, but it was Hallam the White who championed its creation, and as long as the library and its many cairns remain, the Songs of Summer will have a place in this world. Go find Wenson and Hallam. It may already be too late. See you soon.
Então vamos fazer um save aqui. Eu preciso sair, tenho as coisas para fazer. Eu acho que eu volto meio tarde agora, hein? Até lá, falou.